But this boy right here, oh my god. He is probably the heart of the deck, if I'm being honest.
Welcome to the Team Hemp channel, guys. Back again with the Gold Master himself, Monsieur DeShawn, aka the Salt Man. He's here to show his deck profile for D Ezel for Gold Paladins. You already know this guy was going to come on here again when it comes to gold.
When it comes to gold, that's me.
Well, man, thanks for taking the time. It's all you.
All right. So my deck's a little wonky, so bear with me. I'm gonna start with my grade ones. I run 4 Dendron.
Okay.
Turn I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I run 4 Dendron.
Okay.
She's a staple for Ezel, mainly because her restand ability and the cycle ability is just too good to not use.
Mm-hmm.
She can also countercharge for Soul Blast 2 on place, which can come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dendron. Why not? Right?
Right.
Enough said. I run 3 of the Zeal Dragons and 1 of the Elementario. Enough said. They're just perfect guards, you know.
Right.
Why not? You need them PGs. For my grade 2s, it's kind of weird. I only run 2 Bowman. Personally, I wouldn't run Bowman except for the fact that like he returns himself to the deck, which is key for Ezel's skill. So I run him at 2 just in case if I see him, but he's something that I rarely go into unless I'm going against like a retired deck, and then
got you.
You might want to run him. I run 4 Drilling Angel. This dude's key to a early game combo that I run because I also run a Cutie Angel. He also has the ability to put cards from my drop into Soul, so I can search my deck for anything, really. And yeah.
Bad.
Alright, so I run 3 Spiral Cutie Angels. She's key for her Persona skill, but she can also come in handy for her first skill, like discarding her to for cost for Ride Line. Mainly, you wouldn't want to use her because of Ezel, but because I run Drilling Angel, if I have them both in hand, why not? Because then my Ride Line is just going to be free at that point.
So basically with her, you can Soul Blast like during the ride up, like you're 0 and 1.
Right.
And then when you go into him, you can do the Drilling Angel, set up your soul again.
Set my soul back up, yeah.
Yeah, he did that on me, guys. That shit hurts.
Twice.
That shit hurts.
It's really good. Really good strat. I'd recommend it. Now.
The boy.
I can't really pronounce his name, but I'm going to try.
Oh, shoot.
Dowering.
You know what? E for effort.
Yeah. See, thank you.
E for effort.
But this boy right here, oh my god. He is probably the heart of the deck, if I'm being honest. His skill is on place, Soul Blast 1, search my drop for any card with the same clan as my Vanguard, as long as my Vanguard has a single clan. So mainly I use him to search out for my Persona rides if I have them in drop already. Or search for Dendrons if they get retired. Or even search for a Bowman's if I just need one. He... the chef's kiss of cards. 100% best card.
Damn. You heard it here, guys. Best card in deck.
Alright, so now I'm going to talk to you guys about my grade 3s. I'm going to start with my orders. I run 1 Regardless piece. I use this one to search out my grade 3s. So if I get it early game, I'll use it to set up, call an Ezel out. So if I run into my Dowering Knight later on, I can just call over the Ezel with him, and then get the Ezel back to my hand. So, go ahead and search out for any of my grade 3s, and I'm going to show you guys those in a second. This is a really good tech card. I run it instead of running 3 of the Ezel orders. I like the Ezel order, but I still look at top 5, and that's only good for the first couple of turns, because after that, my deck starts getting thinned out of normal units and nothing but triggers. Top 5 doesn't really do it for me. So Early game, great. Late game, I mean, you can even search your drop zone for grade 3, so you just don't miss with this one. You have no worries. And I run 2 of...
the Ezel order.
The Ezel order. I only run it at 2, mainly because, like I said, it's a good order. It's just... I can only play 1 order a turn, and I only need to see it early game. I really only want to see 1. If I see 2, I might use it, but that really just all depends if my field's already set up or not. But still, a really good card. It gives the unit it calls out +5. So if you call out a Dendrain and you're on your restanding turns, that Dendrain can boost for 13k, and that's a magic number for D. So
very true.
It's a pretty decent card. And you search it with a grade 1, so why not? I honestly don't know how to pronounce his name. Sages?
This man, the E for effort, man. He's
trying. I'm sorry. Trying. I run this guy at 2, mainly because Dendrain, her cycle skill, I don't need to run more than 2. His skill is really good. If your opponent drive checks or defensive checks a trigger, he gives himself +10 attack or +10k shield. His other skill to counterblast 1, and he can either gain the power of the opponent or give another unit +15, or both, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. It's late.
Basically, if you banish the OT from the drop, right? That's how you get the second skill.
I never use the second skill, but it's there. I mainly use him for his soul charge ability.
Which is the on attack, right?
Yeah, on attack, soul charge.
Yeah, check top, lead on top, or soul charge. Yeah,
comes in handy. It's how I build up my soul. Next, you guys are gonna probably judge me for.
Oh shoot!
I run this dragon. Yes,
we're gonna go get this one closer.
Really only works for Genesis, but the fact that he retires himself, shuffles, and I can give my Vanguard +5 if I don't get a search, works out well. If I use Ezel's skill early on for the beginning of ride phase skill, those cards get sent to the bottom. So if I use him, if those cards are like normal units that I might need, I can shuffle those back to the deck and also give my Vanguard a +5. So Persona turn, Ezel will be swinging like 38k. It's a really good number, especially for a Vanguard swing. Indeed.
Nice spice.
And I run 3 Ezels. Well, I run 4, but in the main deck I only run 3.
I mean, Persona ride.
Enough said. You need to Persona. If you don't Persona, you're gonna lose. Numbers. That's all the deck is.
And now we're going for the triggers, right?
Yes, sir. Going for my trigger lineup. So first, I'm gonna start with my fronts.
Okay.
I run 2 of the 20k fronts. I only run the fronts because of Dendrain and her cycle skill. Like, honestly, I wouldn't run the fronts if I could only run 2, but because even if I draw the fronts, I can call them out, and then Dendrain can just put them at the bottom so I can recycle my triggers.
And Ezel does shuffle a lot, so
and
you can definitely do that.
You can definitely do it, especially after his on-attack skill.
Can confirm.
It's really good. I run 3 draws. I personally feel that the deck is hurting early game or hand wise, mainly because you have to discard so much to get the jump. But the draw triggers also help out with refilling the hand and helping me find my combo pieces when I really need them. I would run more crits, but I need that hand. For certain reasons, I need that hand. And honestly, they've come through. I run 6 crit. I mainly run...
with the Bang Dream crits.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to run 6 Bane Dream crits because I really don't need the effect of the crit to put in soul, but it's nice to have in case I do need it.
Right. Options are nice.
Yeah, options are always nice. So that's why I run 4 of them and 2 of the Bane Dreams.
So has it ever come to a situation where you wanted to run the crits over the fronts, or?
Not really.
No.
I mean, even in my when I proxied this deck out to make the build, I ran the fronts at 2 just because the fronts can give me my early game pressure or late game pressure, but either way, they don't fail. Plus, it's a 20k shield, and since I run 3 draws, I'm already negging myself 15k, so the fronts kind of balance out my shield for hand, if that makes any sense.
No, it does. us.
Back to the heels.
Ooh.
I run 4.
I see a 2-2 split.
I do a 2-2 split, mainly because I feared the crit. But honestly, after this last tournament I went to, I might switch these to the ones that go for the restand, the Sage.
The Sage. Yep.
Yeah, because
Sage.
He might come in handy a lot more, especially since Minerva's back, guys. Well, she never left, but she got really good. So, and Thagra. Oh my god. So, yeah, maybe you might want to run the restanding heals just for your matchups. This deck really doesn't have a problem defending itself, but restanding decks, why not? You know.
Right. Understood. And what is your OT?
And my OT, I run the red OT. I chose to run this one over the Keter OT just because I'd rather get 6 attacks, and 2 of those attacks being 100 millions, than me giving my units drive checks. Because early game, I don't know why, but if I do see this OT offensively, it's always before my grade 2 turn, or 1 or 2 turn. So it's like, if I use the Keter OT, I'd only get 1 drive. I'd rather swing for 200 million or 100 million twice.
Yeah,
so.
I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, aggressive deck, aggressive OT makes sense to me. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to show what you're working with right now in D for Ezel. Keep on the lookout for this guy, especially at Houston Regionals. You know this man's playing golds.
Always.
But what version of golds? Nah.
That's a mystery. That is a mystery. Just understand, you see me, I'm playing golds.
Which one? You'll find out.
You'll find out.
All right. Take care, DeShawn. Appreciate it again, man. And
no problem.
Please, if you like this type of content, please like, subscribe. I know we tell you every time, but it does help the channel. It helps us out. We do appreciate it. Lets us know that you guys care about us.
We care about you guys too.
We really do. See, from a world champ over here.
Top four, calm down.
Hey, top 4 in the world still, you know? Later, guys.
Later.